Oh, yeah. There's a new primary. A new candidate is getting in to go against Biden, a Democrat, and we approve because anything that splits the Democrat vote helps Trump. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug. This is where all the happy people are. Let's get to the clip.
I am running for the Democratic nomination for President of the United States because, my friends, it is time for a change, and I am ready to lead our great nation.
Oh, yeah, just crash those Democrat hopes to the ground. Can we get more candidates come in? I want Gavin Newsom in. We're going to go over his trip to China in a minute. I want Michelle Obama in. I want, RFK, Robert Kennedy, is going to probably dig into Trump more than Biden, which is why he's the only one that really troubles me.
Here's a new Gallup poll that shows President Biden's approval number among Democrats, which dropped 11 points in the past month.
That's news to me. Biden went down 11 points, 11% just in 1 month. So what happened during that month? Israel got attacked by Hamas, and all of the Democrats absolutely got scared that this slobbering incompetent is in charge. When serious times happen, the more serious stuff happens, the more you realize you're in trouble with a guy like Biden.
So 75, in terms of a Democrat number of approval, is the lowest that this president has had since he took office.
Okay, I want to know why 75% of Democrats are still supporting Biden. I already think they're kind of naive and kind of dumb and kind of immoral, but 75% of you are supporting Biden. Who are you people?
I think the real impact he'll make is to potentially weaken Joe Biden for the general election to come, which is very close, or is showing, depending on the poll you read, a point or two lead for Biden or a couple of point lead for Donald Trump. So however you read it, Martha, this is bad news for the White House to have Dean Phillips.
Democrat Dean Phillips running against Biden is bad news for the White House, and so we support it. How do I send this Democrat Dean Phillips money? How do we support him even more? Get him a good solid hold against Biden. Got to split that Democrat vote. And then there's Gavin Newsom, who's going to run also. They're giving him practice in the Democrat Party by having him walk around China, where he can get used to being around and running on behalf of communists.
Look, he goes over to China and he has these conversations with President Xi and other top Chinese officials. No mention of the 40-year-long unrestricted warfare that China has been waging against the United States and the West.
Gavin Newsom is running around in China like he owns the place. He's walking around like a confident executive, and he and Xi shaking hands going, yes, my brother, we are one.
Well, he was tooling around China in a $160,000 EV, touting climate change and collaboration on all of these issues. Meanwhile, Tesla actually building EVs in the United States, hightailed it out of his state because his state is so crazy with taxes and regulations.
So they haven't said the bad word yet, which is Michelle Obama.
They're using him to make it safe for other more substantial candidates like Newsom, Mrs. Obama, maybe others who may want to put their foot in.
Did you say Obama?
Mrs. Obama, maybe.
You bad girl.
Maybe.
You can't say that. Come on.
Maybe.
Who could still get in. Everyone's speculating. I've seen no evidence that she's getting in. Only everyone is horrified by her because they don't know how they could beat her. So that's really the whistling past the graveyard that you're seeing. But this is good news to have these other clowns get in against Biden. Let us know in the comments below if you would send money to a Democrat to jam up Biden's chances. Would you send it to a counter guy to give them more trouble? Just curious. I'm Doug in Exile.